guys, it's Joshy here and I'm back with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Now, before I start, if I didn't point it out too well in the other video, I have now got a Discord channel, so it'd be great if some of you guys who may not be on there, who'd like some battles of that, jump on there. There's a few little communities. I'm just trying to make it a fun place for Pokemon where I can get some battles other people can, but I will be still searching everywhere else for battles as well. But hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. Anyway, we'll get into the battle. So this is the battle I had off Pimp Knight's chat with Toasty. Actually, we had a quick one before we both battled Pimp Knight with our teams. So you will see this team I'm using today pop up in a battle I'm uploading against Pimp Knight, or you may have already seen it if you watched his full Kicking Moves team. But anyway, into the battle. I actually had a feeling and hoped he'd lead off with his Milady, which is his Excavalier. And he did. So I was actually having a really good start with predictions here. And he brings in the Trevenant for a swap, expecting a fighting move, but I am actually my Specs Machamp, and there is no way I'm going to pass up the chance to Fire Blast in that situation, even if he brought in Resistance. So I'm going to take one there off the bat, and that puts me in a decent start. So then he brings in his Torkoal. I'm like, okay, well, this Torkoal, I know the sun's up, but I don't think I really want to sit in and Fire Blast. Now, he's most probably a defensive, like max defense set, if anything, or he's more defensive than special defensive, but I don't want to take that chance. So I did actually swap out into my Golisopod here. Now, I was deciding what to do, and he set up the rocks, so that was alright. And I went for a Liquidation, wondering how much damage I'd, be able to do, being defensive in that, and it wasn't too bad. I was hoping for a defense drop, and he actually misses the Will-O-Wisp, which sucks when that happens. So I'm just going to go for another Liquidation there, hoping for another drop. I don't get it. He's going to go for the Fire Blast. Now, it is neutral, but I'm not a special defensive. I'm a defensive set, and also the sun's up. So that's going to take me under half health, but luckily the Citrus Berry is going to put me back up over, so I get to attack one more turn. Now, he doesn't want to lose him earlier on in the battle or do too much damage, so he's going to swap back into Milady to tank this Liquidation hit, which, is fair enough and works well, but it does okay damage, and I thought, oh well, I'm going to keep up this rampaging. So I'm going to hit again, take Milady under half health, and he's going to go for the Pursuit, expecting me probably to swap out there, but I had no interest in swapping. I was just going to get more damage and hope for the defense drop. So I thought, oh well, the sun's up, it's good time, I'm going to swap back into Machamp. Now, after revealing my Fire Blast earlier, I expected you'd probably expect to see that coming. So I decided at this point that I wasn't going to go for it, and I was actually going to go for a Focus Blast. Now, I am no guard, so I'm going to hit every move, and that does take a heap of damage off Lunatone, but I do know, I'm pretty darn sure anyway, Lunatone is more special defensive and special offensive, while Solrock is defensive and offensive in physical. So I'm able to tank that Psychic just and be able to take that out with the Focus Blast. So that's 2 down and a fair bit of damage to both of his others that he's brought in. So here he brings in his Camel Toe, and I thought, okay, well, what's this thing going to do? And he goes for a Growth, so he's outspeeding me. So I'm like, okay, well, it is Sun, so he's getting double +2 in attack and special attack, so hopefully I can do a lot of damage. So I'm obviously going to continue on Specs, so I'm locked into Focus Blast, and I'm actually going to one-hit that. Now, I know it's only numeral, but still I'm able to take that thing out there, so thank goodness, because after that could have been a problem. So he's going to bring in Chain Smoker, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to stay in here. And then he goes for Dark Pulse, and I'm like, okay, I think I know what's happening here. And if I pay attention to the health, I know. So he's down, I thought, okay, well, it's time for Golisopod to come back in, because I can hit this hard. So, even the Rocks is going to do a lot of damage to me, but I'm going to live there. And so he's going to swap out there because he's making a smart choice and bring back in Milady. And this thing has been taking more hits and getting hardly anything done, poor thing, because I really like Escavalier and I really want to breed one right now. So anyway, I'm able to put him down low enough that I'm going to Sucker Punch and take out this thing here. So I'm able to, I've still only lost one and he's only got 2 left on his team. So I'm like, okay. And he brings back in Chainsmoker, and I'm like, okay, wait a second, the sun didn't activate, I know what's going on. So I'm just going to go for an Aqua Jet, just to probably break a Sash or something. I'm not sure what item we're carrying or using. And obviously, Surprise, love the name, is going to take me out there with a Dark Pulse. And I'm like, okay, that sucks. So I thought, okay, Swoobat, you're coming in, let's do this. So I was hoping here I could get a Amnesia up and then tank a hit, but he actually does outspeed me. Now I'm not sure, I think he probably would outspeed me generally, but I didn't check it up. And Swoobat is going to go down there without being able to do anything, so he's putting himself back in this battle here. So I thought, okay, I'll bring in Nigel. Stones will take off about a quarter or an eighth, I don't know, whatever it is. And I was like, okay. And then he goes for the Dark Pulse, and he takes me out in one hit. And I'm like, okay, this thing is most definitely specs I put it on. So I thought, I was sick of this. Screw this. So I brought in Wormadam. Now, I was tossing up what to go for, and I probably should have gone for the Swagger instead at the start. But I decided to go for the Attract, which, as you can see, he or she is a female. So unfortunately, Attract is not going to work in this circumstance. Now, I cannot stay in against this thing here. I probably may be able to outspeed, but it's not worth the risk. And I do have my Seeking sitting in the back that I should be able to do well with. So here he's going to go for the Fire Blast. Now, I'm hoping it doesn't do too much, and it does actually take me under half, which sucks, because I know that thing in the back can be a big problem. So I'm just going to go for my Water EMZ here. It's on Scald, so it should be enough in the sun still to be able to take this thing out. Now, I do really like using this Seeking because it's pretty fun to catch people off guard or lure them with another Pokemon like Woobat sometimes, or even Glossopod. I can lure them into a electric type move and then swap out into him, get the boost, and then become a special attacking Seeking instead of a physical, which works well and it's fun. That's why I run them, they're fun. So anyway, this thing's going to come back in, and then it goes for the Flamethrower. I'm like, okay, he's trying to use the sun and everything because he needs to have the fire move ready to hit, and I just survive. And I am able to get that Signal Beam off, which I have, and I am able to take out that Zorok. So it literally all came down to that there. He had to take me out with a fire move, so he definitely could take my Wormadam out. Otherwise, it was going to go nowhere. So guys, that's the battle, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It's always fun versing people off Pimp Nice Chat, especially the ones you see regularly, because they use fun sets, and so do I. Like, there's some that are hardcore sets and hard to get around, but saying that, it's still much more fun than some people who just come in and just have to bring all top rank in each tier, normal, set you see everywhere. Like, I guess I should prepare for that sometimes, but I can't bring myself sometimes to bring some Pokemon. I'm just like, nah, screw it, I'm going to bring... You want to do an OU battle? I'm going to bring some PUs, why not? But, saying that, I'm just here for fun and enjoy it. So guys, if you did like that, please do Signal Beam that like button because it all helps out. Lets me know that you're enjoying it. Chuck any comments down below if you have any suggestions of anything. I'm getting to more, I promise. Check out my other videos if you haven't seen them. There's been a few recently on and off. I'm trying to get back into recording episodes of Silver and my Black Nuzlocke, but Black Nuzlocke. No? Black. I can't remember. But anyway, it's a Black Nuzlocke. But it has been driving me mental because every time I go to record, something happens and I just don't get around to recording the episodes at night. Also, don't forget to check out my Discord if you've got Discord, because I want to grow a little community there and have some fun, battle, trade, whatever, and, have fun. So anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.